Hello YouTube family, and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where we are continuing with the Manchester United Master League series, playing on the difficulty legend mode. As I said, I'm changing the game and taking over, and I'm calling myself the Legend Killer. So before I continue with the episode, I just want to say a big super heavyweight thank you to everybody for supporting the channel. Please continue to like, comment and subscribe, and please turn on the post notification bell to be notified as soon as an episode is uploaded, and we are uploading daily. So where were we? Of course, as you know, we've just started this new Manchester United Master League series on Legend Mode. I don't know how many people on YouTube are doing it, but I thought I had to change the game and take over. And now it's all about getting that big money. So big money makes big money, as I say. So we're going to continue with this. Currently, what's the situation is we lost to Real Madrid in our first match. We were 2-0 down. We managed to come back to 2-2, but then they ended up scoring another goal with Karim Benzema, and they ended up winning 3-2. We then ended up playing Fiorentina, where in the first half we did really well. We ended up getting the goal. However, in the second half, they began to get into the game and dominated the second half, and probably should have scored 2 goals, but Sergio Romero managed to save us. So we managed to win that game, and now we're going to play the mighty Bayern Munich, who have just actually signed Sane from Manchester City. So that, again, their team in real life seems to be very good, and they could potentially end up winning the Champions League this year. So we're going to continue with that. I had a dilemma because I didn't know what to do in the previous episode. As you saw, we had 2 offers accepted. Bernardeschi, I think the negotiations broke down. However, we had the opportunity to sign Douglas Costa and Luka Jovic. Now, I think at this moment in time, in terms of positions, I think we need Douglas Costa. However, you always need a goal scorer, and Luka Jovic has shown that he's a very good goal scorer. I think at this level on Legend Mode, when we do need players coming in and out, so I'm actually going to go with Luka Jovic. So I'm going to accept Luka Jovic. Actually, now well, that's what I'd planned to do, but now it's live on YouTube. I'm thinking of changing my mind, but to go with Douglas Costa. But no, I'm going to go with Luka Jovic because, the squad's become too large, so they've made the decision for me. So I'll just have to wait until I sell somebody or release somebody. So we'll just see how that goes. So we'll just continue with it. I did put a lot of the young players on the transfer list market, so we see who we can get out of the club. We've got too many players, so that's actually made the decision for me. I'd already decided I was going with Luka Jovic, and as I was about to accept, I thought, well, I actually probably need Douglas Costa more so. But this is football. This is the pressure of doing YouTube. But as I said, we're changing the game and taking over. So thank you for supporting the channel and for coming along on the ride. And I'm hopeful that you're enjoying it. These episodes that we're putting out. Please do let us know how much you're enjoying it. But we've got a big game against Bayern Munich. We're just going to quickly go to game plan, check what we've got. So again, that's the team that we have at the moment. What I'm going to probably do is Pogba and Bruno need a rest, so one of them needs to probably have a rest. What I'll do is I'll bring on Mata. He didn't really get much game time in the previous episode, and Fred also. So I'm taking off my star player, my boy Pogboom, Paul Pogba. Again, you're probably thinking that I had Ozil at Arsenal and now I've got Paul Pogba. Could you imagine those two together? Wow, what a team. But I'm going to take off Paul Pogba, and in terms of the captaincy, I'll end up giving it to Harry Maguire. Actually, no, I'm going to give it to David De Gea. So I'm going to give it to David De Gea. So we've got the defensive midfielder for Matic. Now the strikers probably need rest, which is why I was thinking of either Luka Jovic or Douglas Costa. But what I will do is I'll probably give Daniel James a go from the outset. But this time I know he's more of a right winger. That's where his stats tend to do better. So I'll probably move Martial slightly up front even more. and I put him down the wing. So we're playing a very strong team in Bayern Munich. Let's get going. So very excited to be doing this. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and I hope you too. I hope you are too. Let me know what you think, and what I could do differently. Any tactics that you have. I've obviously shared some of my tactics with you. For example, the long passes, the triangles, the 1-2s. Not diving in and just defending on your 18-yard box, and hopefully that's helped you in your own Master League games that you're playing at home. The boys are ready. Could be a big game, because if we win and Real Madrid lose, potentially depending on goal difference, we might be able to. But look at Rashford. I mean, what a physical specimen, and what a player. For me, one of the best strikers in the Premier League already. Just needs to continue going. So let's kick this game off. So we just keep in possession for a bit. Bayern Munich are going to be pressing, so let's just knock it out wide. Sometimes I try to find the balls to hit early, but sometimes it's not always possible. But great play there by Martial. Can he find? Oh, he's found the ball, and he's through. Oh, referee pushed him off the ball. Mata nearly manages to get onto that. So we've got to be on our game here, concentrating all the time, focusing. And just to let you know as well, another tactic is when you're playing on legend mode, is you can't just I better just concentrate here quickly, because so just make sure we see this attack out. I mean, they're playing really well. Great defending there. Oh no, got the shot away. I thought we had him there, but they've managed to come inside, and got to be very careful. I'm just looking for where the passes are, to be honest. They've closed me down so much. Got a good formation. But as I was saying, in terms of the headers, when you're trying to win the headers, etc., you've got to be very careful in that. You've got to make... Oh, good ball over the top. Can Rashford get onto it? No, he's offside. But that was a nice pass that we picked at. But as I was saying with regards to the headers, if the ball's in the air, you can't just press the square button. I'm playing on PlayStation, so I'm mentioning the square button. But you've got to time the header. So if you see, I'm not winning as many headers as I was on Superstar mode, because the time has got to be spot on and perfect, like it was there. So you've got to time the header, and that's why I love this game. I think it's the best game out there, football game on the computer, and I think more people, it's a game for the purists, as someone commented last time on one of the previous episodes. So you've just got to be mindful of that. So if the ball's in the air, you've got to time the header. Otherwise, it's the same with the tackle. You've got to time it, otherwise it just won't work. So I think Bayern Munich probably have had the better of the game, but Daniel James with a bit of that pace. He's been pushed off the ball there. Nowhere to run really. Probably should have passed it, but I just want to see what it was like running with Daniel James. I mean, he's Speedy Gonzalez. I mean, he's absolutely... He's got so much pace. It's unbelievable. But good football there. Intricate play, and they've scored the goal. It was just a matter of time. Lewandowski. Oh wow! I'm playing against some of the top players in the world. The signs were there early on, to be honest. They outplayed us, and they've managed to get the goal. But let's just see what happened there. We couldn't get the ball, and the shots there. Great save by De Gea, who's actually captain today. Alaba puts the ball in, and a great header. Gets across Maguire, and has managed to score. But I'm not going to be too disappointed. As I said, it's just getting used to this legend mode difficulty, because it's the first time I've actually played it, because I only managed to unlock legend mode when I won 5 games with Arsenal. So I haven't really had much time to play it or practice. This is actually me practicing whilst I'm live, but can't really get much of the runners. Been a bit difficult, to be honest. They're defending stoutly, and look at that. We've lost the ball, and it's just one easy ball. Now they bring the keeper out, and he's missed it. Woo! We are riding our luck a bit. Literally lost the ball, and it's one straight ball through. I don't know what Maguire was doing, just leaving his man. But I brought the keeper out, maybe put off Lewandowski. And even in the previous match, we did ride our luck a bit. So let's pass this ball out. Right, maybe I should just go to hitting the balls long again. Go on, Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he gives a very good outlet. Very good player. James in there. Let's see if I get this ball to Rashford. I did see that ball, but just couldn't execute it. Referee, I felt there was a bit of a foul play going on there. Needs to help me out, ref. You need to help me out. So, Bayern Munich in control at this moment in time. Oh, great. Oh, can we get onto that? Weren't able to. But this is it. Counter-attack. Can we get it in? Look at that one touch. Oh, just on his heels there a bit, Martial. Can we win the header? No. So Mata was one that I actually thought about probably selling, but to be honest, I think his experience will be very good in the team. Just to help out with some of the younger players, and just to have him as a squad player, I think he'd do really well. Oh, what a shot there. Literally very easy, too easy for my liking. Ball across the box. As you can see, literally just a pass across. I mean, that needs to be cut out, and a shot. I mean, the defenders did try and close him down, but it's literally a matter of inches at this level. So we're actually going to go long. I'm going to actually hit it long. So now I've changed my mind. They've come back. We've got possession. As long as we've got the ball, I suppose it's easy. I'm just going to see if I can get something in the box. Cause a bit of mayhem. And Daniel James! Oh, is it the bar? I mean, that literally out of nothing, to be honest. I thought, let's see if we can get one out long. And from time to time, you see me do that. Oh, I nearly got the ball through to Rashford. And we just weren't able to do that, so let's see if we can see this out. We have moments in the game. As you saw there, we had a chance. I mean, Daniel James has hit the bar. Good effort. I still would have expected the goalkeeper to save that, but we do have our moments. We just need to probably control the games more. And I think it's going to be difficult on this level, but I think the more I play it, the more I get used to it, the more I get the timing correct, more than anything. So we'll see how this goes and plays out, but it's a journey, and hopefully you can follow it along and keep supporting the channel. So let's get back onto it. So Bayern with the ball, well cut out, and now Matic, the midfield general. That was the ball I was looking for Fred, but just couldn't get that ball. Well tackle. So we're winning the ball back quite quick, which is good, which we did in the game against Fiorentina, to be fair. Just need to slow it down. Got to pick the passes. Get that one around the... Mata. Nearly lost it. Let's start again. Let's get these balls out. Actually, Bayern Munich are doing really well. It's be very difficult to play against. And Lindelof's lost it. That's the centre back there. Don't really want him losing it there, but just couldn't find the passes. Try and explore those. And I'm actually quite surprised. Hernandez is playing centre back, but I remember him playing for France in the World Cup at left back. So, but this is what Bayern Munich do. They play the Barca way, which is pass the ball and pass the ball. One touch, keep it moving. So you don't really need a conventional centre back, I suppose. But I'm of the opinion that there needs to be balance. Can we win the ball back? Oh, we can. Rashford, well played. Fred, what a player. I'm actually a big fan of Fred, but as I was saying, I'm more of the opinion that there needs to be balance. So I like to have a big player, I like to have a small player, with movement, speed, but above all, you've got to be a good football player. So I prefer to have people who are good on the ball, but again, sometimes you need to have a player who's in the team that might not be the best player on the ball, but he gives you that physicality and helps out. So, well, good football there. Wan-Bissaka. See if we get a nice little early cross in there. It's worked well for us in the past, so why not? Don't be afraid to make mistakes and try things. And I think that's why Bruno's probably done so well. He literally tries the impossible passes, and when they come off, as you can see, it's resulted in Man United doing really well. I think we well marshaled that, so even though it might look like a chance, I was actually quite confident that we defended that really well. What is going on? I've got to really concentrate all the time. They close us down so fast that I need to already have in my mind what passes I'm going to make. So get a position shift so we can keep the ball going there. Oh, look at that pull. Keepers come out. Oh, this could be tricky times, but great defending there. We need to just hold up play. So in previous episodes, I was probably just oh, how many times can't we get those passes through? Mata, James to Rashford. In the offside, he's offside. We literally just can't seem to get the passes going. They keep getting intercepted. Just going to make a few substitutions just to freshen a few things up. There's Thiago. Could he be coming to the Premier League? I hope so. What a fantastic player. So let's see who we can bring on. I'm going to bring on Mason Greenwood, but this time I'm going to take off Martial and bring him up front. I do feel that Mason Greenwood's stats don't reflect his true ability in real life, but that's what the game's put forward. I'm going to bring on actually no, I'm going to bring on I was about to bring on Fernandes, but I haven't really given Pereira a game, so I'm going to bring on Pereira at 77, and I'm going to give I haven't put him in the team, the young defender, defensive midfielder, but let's give McTominay a little go there, and let's get Phil Jones in. I want to give Phil Jones a run out, try and get him up and a bit of confidence, and let's see how that goes. I think by pushing Daniel James as a right midfielder as opposed to a right wing forward probably hasn't worked for us. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try that out. Let's just see what he's like as a right wing forward. Let's just put him as a right wing forward, and let's see if we can utilise some of that pace, because he's an absolute speed demon, as I like to say.
Good run down the left-hand side. Perisic drives it forward.
Well done, Maguire. Sees out the danger. Wan-Bissaka. Great header by Maguire. That's what we need him in their team doing. Just winning all of those aerial duels.
And that's left him on the
what the? Thomas Muller, what a shot! That just come out of nowhere. 2-0. We weren't really in the game, to be honest. That was the most disappointing thing for me. We haven't really got started. Diego doesn't look happy, rightly so. But what a finish. Sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say, well, great finish. Just couldn't get hold of the ball there. Managed to get a few blocks in, lost the header, but what a goal. Actually, I think I was not given enough credit there. I mean, what a finish. A great header there by Lewandowski. Does he get the assist? And then just the absolute amazing volley there. So 2-0. Hopefully we can get a goal. But let's just see what happens. And it shows just how much we miss Pogba and Bruno Fernandes. So that's something that I'm going to have to try and manage as best as I can. Let's see if Mason Greenwood nearly in there. Reminds me of Van Persie, does young Mason Greenwood, just the way he plays the game. He's also left-footed as well. And there was a lovely stat I saw the other day, which says that he's probably quicker than both Rashford and Martial. So that's a good cross in there. See if Pereira can get a nice little ball over the top. Now he's tackled. I think that's where it's been the biggest difference between superstar mode and legend mode, in that what I find is literally the passes are intercepted a lot more frequently. But can we get? Oh, sorry, I didn't even. I thought we had the opportunity to make a quick counter. But as I was saying, I just find that the frequency of interception is a lot harder in terms of when we make the passes. They close us down a lot more, so you need to really be aware of what exactly do you want to do, and also just winning the headers. Before, we were winning them very often on superstar mode, so it is very difficult, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm going to rise to the challenge, change the game and take over. So we've got the friendlies out of the way. I'm not really too disappointed about how that's actually panned out. I mean, we've got to win, so that's something that I'm very happy with, and we'll see where we've finished. But we're at the bottom based on goal difference, but we've done really well. We've managed to get a win, so I'm quite proud of my efforts, because Real Madrid have obviously won the competition, have won all 3 games, but Fiorentina, Bayern and ourselves have managed to all get 3 points, so that's a positive start. So we've got to ensure that we keep positive and we see what happens. So I'm probably just gonna see how the next few days pan out in terms of what we have to do out there, but we'll keep going, see what the transfer negotiations bring out. But Diego Dalla, I didn't really give him much of a chance. He played 1 full game, and I actually think he did quite well in that game, but it just shows the depth of squad is something we need to improve. We just don't have the financial might at this moment in time, so De Gea's role has changed. And what we'll do, we just quickly go through and forward time. I always, as I said, I love doing the transfer negotiations. It's one of my favourite parts, so I do it on a daily basis. Of course, we don't really have much to show for it. I'm actually considering I might have to release a player, but we'll see how the next week goes, and if not, I will release a player, and we'll see how that goes. But I'll probably end up just closing out the show in terms of the Master League with Manchester United, and then what we do, we'll go back to Arsenal for a few days, then we'll come back to Manchester United. So hopefully it changes things up, and for those who support Arsenal, probably follow Arsenal slightly more than they would probably follow the Man United one, etc. But keep supporting the channel. Please continue to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to be notified as to when an episode has been uploaded, and we will be uploading daily. Again, the Legend Killer on the Legend difficulty mode, and I'll see you soon.